Well, there's no need to turn the crankshaft over because we have found the problem. Right, so here we go, part 2 of finding out what's going on, what the knocking noise is coming from my VF GTS LSA. For those who don't know what I mean or are new to the channel, if you check this linked video right here, you'll see exactly what the knocking noise is. Now, I've borrowed a bore scope here. I'm going to put that down, so I'm going to take the spark plugs out and I'm going to put the bore scope down there and see what's going on. Now, fingers crossed it's nothing serious, but I've had a gut feeling over the past week since the new year that it is actually something serious, but it's still driving, so there's no issues with it driving. It's just making that knocking noise, which can be seen in the link right here if you're not sure what that means and you're new to the channel. Now, as I mentioned in that video there, I felt like it was coming from near the driver's side of the engine, so cylinder 8 at the back. I'll just turn the camera around and show you what I mean. So yeah, as I mentioned in the previous video, I felt like the noise was coming from around this part of the engine. So I'll take the spark plugs out, I'll start from the front and work my way back, and then I'll go from this front here to the back there on the passenger side. So it's still driving, which has got me dumbfounded. If it is a split bore or if it is a piston that's or you know, a bent rod or whatever, but yeah, it's still driving. I can still drive it. I haven't for a couple of weeks since I did that actual last video. So yeah, without further ado, let's get those spark plugs out, get the bore scope down there, this bore scope here, and see what's going on, and fingers crossed it's nothing serious. So this is piston number 6. Doesn't look like, obviously the piston head's right up the top there, but it doesn't look like anything on the bore there that's split or any over usage or wear. Just the obvious couple of scrapes there, but you get that on most engines. So yeah, use the breaker bar on that, then I can turn the crankshaft over whilst I've got the bore scope. Now, when you're removing, as I said, I'm not going to show people how to remove spark plugs. It's quite simple how to do that, but when you need the ones at the rear, cylinder 8, I suggest you remove this lead here so you can access that. It's actually quite simple, quite easy to access. I know on the LS2 underneath there it was very hard to get to, but on the LSA seems to be quite easy. You'd think it'd be the same, but anyway, but yes, I'll get the spark plug out down there, and then I'll get the bore scope in on cylinder 8, and then we will see what's going on. Fingers crossed, as I said, nothing serious. Right, so I've got that lead off there. This is the fun part with these spark plugs, the ones at the rear, as always with the LS on the driver's side. So let's get that down there, get the scope down there and see what is going on, because as I mentioned before, I believe the noise was coming from this side, the driver's side of the engine. Well, there's no need to turn the crankshaft over because we have found the problem. Cylinder 8, split bore. We've also got some damage to the piston head. So yeah, as the title says, how to make a grown man cry. No, well, these things aren't made of stone, so things are going to break, and there's been plenty of others that have split bores on LS engines and cracked piston heads and whatever, so it is what it is. Just need to have a couple of weeks just to have a bit of a sook about it and how much it's going to cost me and what I'm actually going to do. So what that actually means is, for those people who are actually wondering, GTS isn't going anywhere. I'm just going to have to fix the problem, and it's going to cost me a lot of money, whether that's going an iron block or actually going dart and the sleeves on it to repair the split bore, and obviously pistons and rods and whatnot to repair that. I don't know, I haven't actually worked that out. Now, what this could mean also, that the Senator sitting behind the actual camera here might be sold to pay for this. So this is my baby, as is the Senator, and I bought the Senator to do a restoration on it 2 years ago, but obviously life changes and things happen, so whether or not I sell this to pay for the repairs on that, I don't know yet. So I'll let you know over the next couple of videos. But yes, the videos are still going to be here. I'll still have lots to do on this. I'm wondering why it was actually still driving with that damage. It's strange. I could still drive it and the noise wasn't that bad. But as you saw in the video, there with the bore scope down there, cracked piston head and also a split bore. So I'd say that's what's hit that spark plug, is the cracked piston head. But yeah, for those people that are wondering, some people might be happy because I do have quite a few trolls on the channel, that damage is going to cost me a lot of money to get it fixed. But yes, that's just what it is. So stick around. GTS is still staying here. She's not going anywhere. Whether or not I buy a dart and block and do a complete engine build again, or I fix the actual split bore with dart and sleeves and whatever, I don't know yet. So I'll get a couple of quotes to see what's going on, take it to the tuner. I'll probably actually drive it there. It's damaged, so you know it's damaged, so it's not going to do much more, is it? You know, it may or may not. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's where the knock is. That's the noise, and then I'm happy I found it, so I can get to the bottom of it, and I'll continue driving my Holden Special Vehicle for another 30 years. So if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, liking and sharing. And as always, my name is Matt and I'm not going anywhere, and you're watching Curtis LSA TV.